I record this too. Cool. All right, so can you see the screen pretty well? At least hopefully
Yeah,
decently well.
yeah, it's
All right,
solid.
cool. All right, cool. So a couple of things, like I told you, we have right now we have three audiences. We have the nurture audience, the nurture campaign, and the needs nurturing. We have the missed meetings, and we have active clients. That's the three lists, the three audiences that we have. You also have a past list. So your active clients is your past list of customers you have. I'm pretty sure you called it, what'd you call it? You called it like Shelby or something?
Shelby, yeah.
Yeah, I think you called it Shelby, just so we can keep it here. So remember, you call it Shelby. And on top of that active clients, you also have a 1% lookalike. Percent lookalike of your active clients. This is like you're gonna be your best friend, all right? Miss me, needs nurturing. If you have an email list as well, you can make, not everybody has one. I don't know if you have one. You can also have an email list and a 1% lookalike of your email list. Okay. Some other people, they have, in addition to that, so they have, in addition to having this audience, active clients, email list, some people also have, there's an option on Facebook targeting or Facebook audiences where you can get a list of people that have interacted with your Facebook page. So interacted with Facebook page. Oops. So that pretty much meaning people who liked, comment, or anything like that. People who liked your page, who have comment on your page's post, goes along in this category, interact with your Facebook page. In addition to that, you can make 1% lookalike of that. People interact with your Facebook page. And this might go without saying, but this order right here, the active, email, interacting, kind of goes in order of quality. So as you can probably assume, your active client will be the highest quality of people, especially the 1% lookalike. This is the kind of your go-to when you're running ads. It give you the highest quality, it give you the best chances of getting a cheaper cost per result. It'll give you the best chance of actually getting schedules because this has the best quality. Whereas if you go down here to an email list, maybe the quality might be a little bit less, so maybe your cost per result might start to rise up a little bit. And when you keep on going down to interact with your Facebook page, it might once again increase the cost per result, or it might once again, it's not as, this is the most important one. That's the most highest quality one is what I'm trying to say. So when you're running ads, you're gonna want to start off with this. And when you actually start spending some more money into this, and maybe you don't want to start experimenting with other audiences, or maybe this one you already spent a lot of money with and you maybe starting to die down or something like that. Maybe the cost of result you notice that it started to raise in price. So maybe your standard cost per schedule is like $10, but you see that this is actually increasing when you're using a big cap, at least. When you see this start to increase, maybe this is pumping out, maybe now it's like $30 per schedule, then you're going to want to start to use this one, see what you can do with that, just so you can retrain the pixel a little bit. And then if this one starts, either it's not working or the cost of result is just too high, then experiment with this one. But like I said, like I always say, before you make any changes in any of your ads, your targeting, your copy, your headline, wait at least 3 to 4 days so that you know for a fact that Facebook Pixel has optimized, and so that Facebook's Pixel has actually run its algorithm, kind of knows what he's doing, and that uh, so that you're not making any guesses, not making any changes without actually seeing proper results, proper numbers. So, make sense so far?
Yep.
All right, cool, cool. So another thing is iOS 14 just rolled out. So as a quick tip is when you're actually running ads. So before we get into all of that, when you're actually running ads, and let's say for some reason, I know because this happened to my campaign recently. So as soon as iOS 14 rolled out, I don't know what date it was it came out, but let's say it came out. I don't know when it came out. When it came out though, it increases my cost for results by like $5, $10. So as soon as it
Oh,
rolled out, and I noticed that I was consistently getting like I showed you, I was getting appointments for around $7. I
mm-hmm.
noticed as soon as one day, like just one day, it was so weird because I didn't really check it that day that much, but at one day, my cost per result instantly boosts to around like $17, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I looked up some videos. He's like, that's crazy. It just boosted by like $10 by like randomly and went overnight. What I figured out is if this happens to you, where it just suddenly boosts like that, a lot of the times is because it's utilized. Well, what happened to me is because it was utilizing the old algorithm. He's utilizing like pre iOS 14 or whatever it is, like maybe iOS 13 or something like that. So pretty much what I'm saying is that it just needed to refresh. So what I did when I noticed that the cost per result instantly boosts, I don't know if you're gonna have this problem, but just in case you do, um, just in case you do, what helped me when this happened was I completely duplicated the campaign and I just deleted the old one because I need the algorithm, the pixels to kind of reset. And as soon as I duplicated the campaign, this is what some guy on Reddit told me. I duplicated the campaign, I waited like 4 days, and the cost per result went back to $7. So if that happens to you, something like that, if it bumps up like that, maybe it can be a weird algorithm thing. What I'm trying to say is just duplicate the campaign and see if it changes anything. Okay. So in this little video, I'm gonna assume that you pretty much know the basics about Facebook. Obviously, you're running your own Facebook ads, so you do know the basics. So we're just gonna pretty much mainly go over the strategy and things that actually are working. So, like I said, we have these 3 campaigns that we're gonna be focusing on for time being. We're gonna be focusing on the needs nurturing, the missed meetings, and the active clients. These email lists, the interact with Facebook page, we can go over later. So the first one you're going to want to worry about is the first thing that we're actually going to worry about, because you do have a list of active clients, is I would worry about sending ads to the active clients first. I know you're also doing pretty well with just sending it out to interest-based targeting, but you are working with a radius of around 30 miles, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're based around 30 miles. So for you specifically, I wouldn't really go any interest-based targeting even even if you are even with using a 30-mile radius, your reach is still not going to be that high. So maybe if you have no interest-based targeting, your reach might be around, I don't know, maybe it's 1 million or something like that. Do you know when you did it?
It was around 1 million. Yeah.
Around 1 million, I think so.
I mean
But
that's what it said on a little like the the speedometer thingy.
exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. So what I would focus on getting some quick clients is definitely running a lookalike. There's 1% lookalike, okay, to the 30-mile radius, and from there the pixel kind of picks up on that, and then after that you can start doing some more interest-based targeting. But what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna explain it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have out of this, we're gonna have this will be the ad set, the 1% look like with the ad set. Out of that, we will have 3 videos. And we're gonna think of 3 offers that we have. Did you think about some of the offers?
Um,
Because I
Like
remember
three.
we were talking about like one. I'm pretty
You
sure we
said
had some.
testimonial, right?
What was it?
We said for the different videos, we said testimonial. Hold on, I had it written down.
I think it was like testimonial, some sort of guarantee and some sort of benefits. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, testimonial guaranteed and like how we're different or something like that, maybe.
And benefits slash unique maybe.
Testimonial guarantee benefits. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
benefits. All right. So your guarantee is that you can get anyone approved. I'm pretty sure it was right. That's what we had
Right.
on the landing page. All right. Cool. Cool. So the order is you're always gonna. This is tricky order. So you order is your first step is always, like I said, to get the offer right. Is your first thing, your primary thing, primary objective. Get the offer, because even if you are, like I said to you, I think I said it to you yesterday, even if you are sending out, even if you have the best targeting, even if you have the best bid strategies, even if you do manual bidding, best bid strategies, whether or not you are running, if you're running a shitty ad to an amazing targeting system, I mean, like I said, the targeting only helps maybe 10 to 15, maybe 20% at most. That's what,
Mhm.
but if you have a bad offer, 0 times 15% is still 0.
Zero.
So that being said, the first thing where everybody screws up on, people spend thousands and thousands of dollars where they try to figure out the best bidding strategy. They try to figure out all these crazy, I heard some people teach ninja hacking or something. It was the last thing I heard on an ad. Uh, Pretty much what I'm trying to say is before you learn all those crazy methods where you manually bid, all these other things, offer is the main thing. Because if you don't have the offer right, nothing's gonna work. So first thing I would do, like I said, make 3 videos. 3 videos, one of a testimonial. So your brother was an amazing testimonial. The what you need to do is put captions.
Okay.
Do you know how to use Premiere?
No, what's Premiere?
Premiere or maybe iMovie?
I used like to edit videos and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
use like in video.
Video. I don't
In
know
vi-
if you, yeah, I don't know if you're able to do this, but one thing I really suggest. So what I do for my videos in the beginning of the ad, have them count down like 3, 2, 1. Excuse me, 3, 2, 1, and then put a little caption on the top saying "Turn on the sound." Okay.
Okay.
So the reason being is I think I explained this yesterday, but a lot of people when they scroll down the Facebook feed, when they're scrolling down the Facebook feed, a lot of people they hover over a video, but they don't click it, so it doesn't play any sound. I know it sounds weird, but that's just how it works for some reason. I don't know. People are weird. They scroll down and they don't ever click it. Okay, especially in the desktop, a lot of times on the phone too, you're just scrolling. You don't really want to hear things, but people read. People just naturally read. So pretty much what I'm saying is make sure you do say sound on 3, 2, 1, and you do post the little captions on there. Okay, best things you can do. Next thing, when you're posting any of these, okay, when you were running your ads, did you use automatic placements or did you use manual placements?
I've tried doing both.
What did you find worked better?
I didn't do it enough to see,
Okay,
honestly.
so
But like I heard the automatic placements are good because the pixel runs everything and it like gives Facebook the power. But at the same time, what if it like wasted on all the stupid little placements?
that's why I said you always have to wait 4 days or at least 5 days before you make a change. You are
Mhm.
correct. You are correct. This is an algorithm. You want to work with the algorithm. Automatic placements are a fantastic thing, especially when you're starting out. The the reason the thing is the reason why automatic placements will ever get a bad rep. Well, first of all, automatic placements amazing because you work with the algorithm, you work with the pixel, and it kind of goes its own pace. It figures out exactly what people like best. It figures out people are more interested in seeing it on Instagram, or if they're more interested in seeing it on Facebook, and it will provide that with whatever it is with more ads based upon what likes better. Thing where it goes wrong is a lot of the times you probably made this mistake without even checking it. A lot of the times is when you're running automatic placements, it's not properly optimized. I see it all the fucking time. And for me, it kind of just pisses me off. It's just lazy marketing. So what a lot of times what happens, you can see over here, right?
Yeah.
You see over here, right? All right, cool. So a lot of times what happens is, so for example, you have an Instagram feed here, you have a Facebook feed. And Instagram and Facebook, they're set up two different ways. Once you understand that, it makes it a lot easier. Facebook, it has words up top here. It has your headline. It has 3 lines of code, not code. It has 3 lines of text right here that makes up your headline. It has the video over here, and it has over here. Says like a little headline over here. I forgot. I don't know. There are four words you can
Like
say over
2
here.
lines and I think the
Yeah.
button.
Yeah, and the button. Over here in Instagram, you don't have this top part. All you have is just under here.
Yeah, the
So,
caption.
so what I'm trying to say is when you're running automatic placements, when you're running manual placements, regardless of what you're running, this is something you got to take account for. You have to realize that Facebook and Instagram aren't set up the same way. So when you're running these ads, you are going to want to make sure you preview every single ad. You're going to want to make sure you change the headline, the copy, so that this headline right here, these 3 lines will be placed right here. Okay.
Mhm.
Another thing you want to make sure is this headline right here. So maybe gotta come out with a new car tomorrow, or we have the best cars, or something. This headline right here, the short headline, 3 words, associates back to the landing page. This right here, this little offer right here, the 3 lines of text, associates back to the landing page. These 3 lines of text associates back to the landing page. What I mean by that is on our landing page, what do we have here? Let me see, what was the first thing that we saw here? Give me a second. Let me double check this. What do we right here? On our landing page, we can get you approved instantly. Leave with your dream car. So what I would write here, saying right here, this little thing would be leave with your dream car right here. Over here, we can get you approved instantly. We can get you approved today and leave with your dream car, maybe something blah, 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 something else there. Over here would be headline again. We can get you approved today, leave with your dream car, blah, blah, whatever it is, okay? Based upon the offer you're running. For some reason, that does make a massive difference when running it, because if this offer right here is not associated with your landing page, it doesn't really work too well. But like I said, first thing they're running is trying to figure out the offers. So Instagram or Facebook. Another thing that I see all the time when people are running this, does not erase well, is that the right column of Facebook. So when people are running right column ads, which it shows like a little thing right here, it shows like a picture here, and it shows like 1 line of text, I'm pretty sure, and then the URL right there. This picture it's small on the right side of the column. It's very small. So 2 things with that. It's a little hard to get noticed on that if you're doing it the wrong way. Another thing is this picture right here, it's hard to see. So what I would 100% do is what I usually do. So for example, my software that we have, my funnel copier software, what worked fantastically is I took a picture. Let me find it. I don't think I have it. There we go, yeah. I took a close up of a picture, like literally just in this frame right here, of my face pointing to the thumb drive. So it's a very close up picture because people like to see faces. Very close up picture of my face and this thumb drive. Okay, I learned this from a guy named Alex Becker, and he worked phenomenal for me. He has like $100 million company right now. But needless to say, a quick picture, face really close up, and a picture of something small worked for me phenomenally. Maybe for you, it could be a picture of you or somebody else with keys and holding it up right there, pointing to the keys. Okay, and maybe putting a cool like yellow explosion in the background of the key so that it kind of pops it out. But the reason why we do that, the reason why it's a close up to that is because this thing is very, very small and it's hard to get noticed. What I see a lot of times, especially with the fitness companies, fitness industries, is maybe they're trying to promote a supplement. They put a little supplement, a little can here, and it's hard for them to see it. Or maybe they put a picture of somebody, but it's kind of like the picture's really back and you can't really see it. Pretty much what I'm trying to say, this picture needs to be a close-up of something that the reason why I used a thumb drive was because it gains your interest. We were like, what is that? Like, why is he pointing to that? So what I'm trying to say is this little right-hand column, make sure that it pops people's interest, make sure it's a close-up, and make sure people can actually see it, which is super, super important. You have like 4 words that you can write here. So make sure you preview it. Our little slogan was like, leave with your dream car today. Make sure that leave with your dream car today can't fit in here. And by the way, leave with your dream car today is like a fantastic slogan. I think that sounds amazing. So we pretty much did our little due diligence here. This is super important that you got to make sure you know. Pretty much what I'm trying to get to you is that before you publish any ad or you start actually spending money, make sure you preview everything and make sure it looks proper. It's just simple homework, I guess, that you just need to do. Otherwise, especially when running automatic placements, you might waste money. Or if you do manual placements, you're going to waste money. So
Right.
next thing is when you're running these ads is people are just scrolling through Facebook and they check out really what gives them the most dopamine. They, depending on where they are, if you're scrolling through Facebook, usually I'm taking a shit. Usually when I'm scrolling through Facebook, usually I might be walking. When I'm scrolling through Facebook, I'm not really paying attention. So the thing as marketers that we need to focus on is actually getting them their attention.
Right.
So the reason being, I mean, not the reason being, like I said, the captions work amazing, but having a thumbnail that pops, having a thumbnail like this, having them question something, the best type of things in a thumbnail, the best type of pictures, the best type of thumbnails that you can have or anything like that are mainly 3 things. Something that raises curiosity. So it questions something. So some curiosity. Like, what is that? What is he pointing to? Why is this dude, I see something, curiosity, something like that. Another one, a story. Story does really well. Something that relates to them. Curiosity, a story, raises attention, or something that they can relate to. Or something that's funny.
Okay.
Okay. So these are the best ways to kind of get someone's attention. Some sort of curiosity, some sort of story that usually that they can relate to, that kind of ties into both, or something that's funny. Which is why memes do so well. But we'll go over these memes, especially over here. So curiosity, something you relate to, something that's funny. So just something to keep in mind when I do these, I create like a quick thumbnail on Canva, and that's how I based my thumbnails off of. Curiosity, some sort of story that I can relate to, or something funny.
Okay.
Okay.
That was good.
When you're running your thumbnails, a lot of the times when you're doing your thumbnails, what I usually do is I create like 3 or 4 thumbnails, and I take these thumbnails and I literally send these pictures over to a girl I'm dating at the time, because usually girls are, for me, I'm not that good at judging what looks good. So what I'm trying to say is get a second opinion on it. I usually text that to my sister, my girl, or either somebody, but those are usually my go-tos. So when you're writing thumbnails, because you're a dude. I mean, you don't look like a drawer, man. Your probably best picture is probably like a stick figure, kind of like me. I
Right.
don't really have that much creativity. Chicks do, okay, man. You're a handsome
Just
dude,
yeah.
so they do, all right? So show off your thumbnails, ask people, get people's attention. Like ask people, do you like this one better? Do you like this one better? How can I change this? I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it. You might be too. You can go on Fiverr too, maybe pay like $5 just to have someone design it for you if you don't want to design it. But Canva is
Right.
very helpful. Canva is free and Canva is easy to use. Have you heard of Canva? Canva.com?
Yeah, yeah. I use Canva.
All right, awesome. Cool, cool. So once you got that down, got a thumbnail, got that. Now some actual strategy too. So what I usually do when you're running these videos is I have a series. I kind of have a series that I go about this. Let me put this right here. Based upon levels of interest and longevity in the actual video. So, and this might come off as pretty simplistic. It might come, when I explain this, it might come off as kind of obvious, but maybe never thought of that. But
Mhm.
the reason why it seems simple, the reason why it seems kind of obvious is because it should be. It really should be. It should seem that way. So what you want to do is as soon as you, so we know this testimonial guarantee benefit, that's offers you retesting. When we're running these video ads usually do the best. Pictures do well too, but I would definitely do video ads. When we're running these actual ads, and the reason why I do video ads is because it's very easy to retarget people based upon interest. So when you're starting out these video ads, when people are starting to see your brand, when people are starting to see your company, they when you're peeking off that, when you're getting that initial curiosity from people they don't really, how do I say this? People aren't really interested too much at first. So to account for that, the first video needs to be short, abrupt, and straight to the point. So, like I probably told you, no longer really than like 3 minutes. Try to get your message out there instantly. Try to get your offer out there within the first 5 seconds. That we can put you in a new car today. But what I'm trying to say is the first video that you're gonna make based upon your offers. First video you're gonna make is something short and to the point. So this one is you're gonna give your offer out really quick literally within the first 10 seconds. Make sure that your offer is out there, okay? Super important. Otherwise, people won't really watch. People don't want to watch. Like people are not lazy, but they rely on dopamine. They rely on what triggers their senses, what triggers their mind. So they're not going to watch your video if it's longer than 10 seconds or they're not interested in anything. They haven't got any value within the first 10 seconds. They don't know what your video is about. They're not going to watch it. So this is exactly what I'm saying. Offer within the first 10 seconds, 100%. Okay, so you're gonna walk into I was explaining this to you yesterday. You're gonna have someone follow you into your office. You walk into your office, you're gonna talk to this camera, like as soon as you come to the office, as soon as you open the door, you'll be like, listen, I'll cut to the chase. We can get you approved for a car today. And then you go into it. So give out your offer, get you approved today, and then go off into your tangent of the rest of 2 minutes saying, pretty much psyching them up. So give the offer, then you're gonna be like, we get you approved today. Maybe this is how we do it. How? Just to reaffirm, maybe they have maybe they don't believe you or something like that. So how can you do it? How do we do this? And maybe some proof, back it up. So a testimonial, you can pop in at the last couple of seconds of your video. You can crop in a testimonial, a quick testimonial of a happy guy just hopping and driving in his car or something like that. So some sort of proof.
Okay.
And this is the order you're going to want to do it. Okay. So like I said, I want to make this super important. The offer, first 10 seconds. Okay. First 10 seconds. Make sure you do it. Please, please, please. Offer in the first 10 seconds. Okay. You're also in the very beginning, you're going to be pointing to the top and say, or you don't have to point, just have a caption saying on the top, turn on sound. 3, 2, 1. Okay. There are a lot of GIFs online, like those GIFs, GIF online, where it says turn on sound. Turn on sound. That's gonna be in every video. Turn on sound, okay?
Okay.
You're also gonna have captions in every video, 100%, without a doubt. First video, so number 1, offer, how, improve, okay? This video, like I said, is probably gonna be around 3 minutes long. Don't go over 5, so it could be less than 3. Yeah, it means less than, but no greater than 5. All right, less than equals, I don't know. No more than 5, all right? I don't know how to do that, baby. This is greater than? No, it should be this way, I think.
I was thinking like a minute.
Even that's better. That's better. Just keep it at that. Keep it at that, bro. All right. Anything below 3 minutes is perfect. Next one. So what you're gonna do, because that's gonna be 3 to a minute to 3 minutes, what you're gonna be doing is you're not gonna be utilizing. What you're gonna be doing next is you're gonna create an audience based upon who saw this video. So you're gonna create another audience here of saw this initial video. So saw 25%. Okay. We're not gonna do what's gonna call it. It's a through play. A through play is 15 seconds of the video. Okay. But a through play is not enough. So what you're gonna do is saw 25%. Okay. And based upon the people that saw 25% of this initial offer video, you're gonna retarget them again with another video. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense though? Why I'm not using through play, I'm using 25%?
Yeah, because 15 seconds isn't long enough or whatever, right?
Yeah, not long enough. It doesn't get your interest enough. 25% is what I usually use. This way they're more interested.
So the initial the initial audience that we're targeting is the Shelby 1% lookalike with
Yes.
the short video with the offer how improve, and then based on based on that video we create an audience of people who saw 25% of the video.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly like you said. 1% lookalike of Shelby goes into the first offer video. Now this offer video, you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have 3 offers. Offer 2, number 2, and you're gonna have another one. 3, just so you can test out the 3 offers. And like we said, the first offer was like proof. No, the first one was like guarantee. Another one was like, what was it, like benefits or something like that?
Yeah. We had
This one was like
testimonial, guarantee, and benefits.
testimonial. All right, cool. So guarantee, a benefits, a testimonial, and you're gonna see what offer works the best. The guarantee. So this one exactly, to reiterate this, guarantee. You walk into your dealership. Your offer is we guarantee that you can get approved today. For example, the benefits, your offer might be, we get the benefits of this. We'll get you laid with your new car in 30 days.
It's gonna build their credit. They're not getting like a janky car. They're getting a car with factory warranty. It's not gonna destroy their credit, and like they can do 0 down options.
Oh, there we go. You know your business better than me. So 0 down. So build your credit, 0 down. And the list goes on and on. Testimonials. This would be a great one for, like I said, your bro, that video you had. But in front of that video, if you want, you could crop in actually, no, I would leave it just how it is, how you have it. Okay. The one that you had was perfect. Just add captions to it and add that little turn sound on, just to see if that one works. So based upon who saw these initial 3 videos, these initial 3 offer videos, you're gonna see who, based upon that, who saw 25% of that, okay? And this is to kind of find, based upon who saw 25% of that, and exclude website visitors, my bad. So saw 25% of that, and not website visitors, and you exclude submissions. So exclude, what you call it, not submissions, schedules. So minus schedules. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So saw 25% and exclude the scheduled appointments, whoever scheduled an appointment with you. Make sense? Cool. So like I said, this video is gonna be 3 minutes. This next one is gonna be 3 minutes plus.
So the second video that we target the audience with
Is the second video is gonna be longer than 3 minutes, and it's gonna go over any rebuttals that somebody may have. So for example, what we do with credit repair, people have like a series of questions, like usually, like, is this legal? How long does it take to do this? How long does it take to repair my credit? Maybe something else, blah, 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 blah. And in this video, we're going to be going over any rebuttals somebody might have. So for a couple of questions that they might have is, these benefits was a great one. So 0 down, fix your credit. So go over any rebuttals or anything, maybe some reasons why they don't trust you, maybe some reasons of, I don't know. Do you have on your website, do you have a question part on the bottom, like an FAQ section?
Yeah.
You do? What are some of the questions you have there? Can you check it out real quick?
Yeah. Fuck.
No worries.
What's it called? No, I had it on like my old website, but on the new one, the Indian dudes took it off. But I had like bad credit advice, but that's not really.
Bad credit advice.
I have like I used to have an FAQ. See what? Oh shit.
I mean, you don't really need one, honestly, but pretty much, yeah, I'm giving you an example here.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, so like for example, some people for credit repair, people might be asking like, how long does it take? Mm, Explain, Experian, 3 different type of credit scores, maybe how are my negative items removed? Do I pay anything? What is my obligation as a client? Things like this. Here's a, here, I share my screen really quick. So for example, over here, this is the type of ones that we utilize for credit repair specifically. How long does it take to repair a credit file? How do I have different credit scores? What kind of information would I find on my credit report? What affects my score? What are the different types of negative accounts? Things like that are what we'll be answering, because these questions here are the main questions people necessarily ask when they're working with somebody. So let me stop sharing this really quick. All right, cool. So this is going over any FAQs, any rebuttals, if they have any negative accounts, whatever. I mean, they have negative questions, maybe something that's second guessing them, is where you can go over in this. So all of these 25% look alike to here, okay? And when you're creating this saw 25%, you were able to just select the videos that you want. So this 25%, you're literally able to select the videos that you want. And all these videos, what I would do, I would really recommend is I would recommend first hosting them. Okay, I remember I was talking about this to you before yesterday, is first post these videos on your Facebook page. And when you're creating these ads, you're gonna choose the option use existing post on the ad set section, the ad sets section. That's the last section. So use existing post, and make sure when you're posting this though, utilize emojis, not an overabundance of emojis, but you use emojis. Use something called Yay Text. Have you heard of Yay Text?
Yeah, I saw it on your YouTube video.
Yay Text. Let me just show it right now so I can show this recording here as well. Yay Text is, it allows you to make things bold. It allows you to italicize something. So you can paste something here, hi, and it comes out over here. You scroll down over here. It comes out in like different fonts that are more bold and stuff like that. So some cool fonts over here. I highly recommend using these because it grabs attention, especially, for example, on the first, on the, so when you're over here, when you have the little Facebook thing, especially on the videos right here, on the little text right here, first 3 lines, or on Facebook over here, it's Facebook, Insta. These little 3 lines over here, up there, use Yay Text over there to grab their attention. Very important. All right, so we have these 3 videos, 3 offer videos that we're experimenting with. We have a solid 25%, excluding the schedules, going down to a 3+ minute video. This one's a usually rebuttal, an FAQ, anything that breaks, anything really that helps prove a point, that helps them. If they have questions, answers any questions that somebody might typically have, anything like that. From there, what I usually do is I usually make 2 videos. Okay. So I usually, when I do anything out of all the videos, like once I figure out this offer, once I figure out what offer works best for me, I'll create 2 videos of that, or I even create 3 videos of that sometimes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the reason why we create multiple videos is because our entire job is to split test stuff, see which video works better. So once we, like I said, once we have this offer video that I find that converts a lot better, let's say
So
we
once
have
we know
the,
what testimonial, so once we know if testimonial guarantee or benefit works, we make 2 or 3 videos for each of that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Just so it makes sense to see what works better. We're always split testing stuff. It gives us a cheaper cost or result. So guarantee 25%, excluding schedules, to a 3+ minute video of rebuttal FAQ. Once again, dude, we're having 2 videos of these. I would experiment at least to start out with, maybe in 3 videos of that. Doesn't really matter, but you're always split testing something. You're always gonna have a control. You're always gonna have like a variable, and you're always gonna see what does better. So, for example, maybe all you want to test maybe is just the thumbnail, or maybe what you just want to test is some of the headlines or something like that. Pretty much what I'm trying to say, you always be testing videos, okay? And when you're testing videos, once you find something that works pretty decently, once you gain that cost per schedule down to, because you were getting it at $7. So once you get that cost per schedule down to at least, like $10, $15 to $10, then you're gonna start wanting to experiment with the headlines. So once you find a video that gets you cost per schedules, like this one, cost per schedules to around $10 to $15. You gain these for cost schedules around $10 to $15, and you find the videos that works. You're also be want to testing from there. You want to be testing the headlines. So you want to test 2 different headlines, but we're getting to that a little bit later. So I don't want to put too much information just yet. But so we have these initial offer videos, saw 25% to a 3-minute plus rebuttal. From there, what I usually do is I create one last video. Okay. One last video. I like to do things in 3s. Okay.
Okay.
Obviously, we're split testing this as well, so I guess maybe 2 videos. And this one is going to be the final proof saying you're missing out, involving some scarcity. So what I usually do, especially for my consultants, is we do an amazing offer at the end. So for one of my consultants, what we did is in this last video, we waived the entire setup fee. So some sort of offer, proof, maybe some scarcity in this, show why they're working out, why they're missing out. So offer. So maybe for you, your gas mileage card would be a perfect one for this last video. So get approved with a car for excuse me, get approved today for a brand new car of your dreams, and get $100 worth of gas today. And you're missing out. So say something towards, what is it working at? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I can. That was weird. My AirPods like bugged out. So on the last video, give me a second. Let's charge this one. All right. So can you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So like I said, on this last video, it's gonna be the offer. We get you approved today. We give you this $100 worth of gas and some sort of scarcity. We only have this offer for the last week or something, for this week only, or something like that, just so that you get them to schedule on this last one. Okay, and it's very important you do. Okay, so
Okay.
offer, proof, scarcity had 2 videos. Each one you're always split testing multiple videos to see which one works the best. Once again, this is another saw 25%, excluding schedules again. Does this all make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, once you kind of think of the strategy, I consider it as, it just makes sense. It's simplistic. You're narrowing somebody down based upon interest, and you're just making sure you have no stragglers. You're making sure you keep everybody accountable, is what I see it. And by the time, if this offer doesn't get them, honestly, you're probably not going to get them. Okay, they're probably just information or something like that, because this offer, proof, and this scarcity should work very well. I think I just lost you here. My AirPods.
No, I did the, what's it called? The voice went from the AirPod to your computer, but I could still hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think my AirPods might run out. I don't know. Whatever. As long as you can still hear me. All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, this all makes sense. No questions yet?
Not yet, no.
Makes sense? So we're just narrowing them down. Make sure you're keeping everybody accountable. Video 1, offer, proof, how we do it. We'll be here. Section 2, rebuttals, FAQ. Last one, proof, offer, scarcity. If we're not getting them by then, probably not going to get them, honestly, because they're just tire kickers or something. But as you go down this list, you should see that the cost per appointment maybe starts at, let's say, $20 over here. So go down to $15 over here. So go down to like $10 over here, kind of where you typically see it. So typically go down. Next thing you want to make sure is, when you're running these ads, how do we split test these ads? How do we split test the offers? There's 2 ways of doing this. We can use a dynamic, which I don't really recommend, or we could, as we're running them, like I said, make multiple videos. The biggest thing that you really want to split test is, let's say we have an ad over here. The biggest thing that you're going to want to split test is this first line you have right here. That's the biggest thing you really want to split test, especially now. So when you're running these ads, you find the offer that works. When you're running these ads, you find the offer that works. Maybe you find one of these videos that works. Cut this one out, cut this one out. Find one of those videos that work. Next thing you want to be testing is the headlines. So this initial first line, you want to test the headlines. Obviously make another video, but what I usually do, so let's say this one did better on this, okay? Let's say this one did better, got a better cost per result. This one we cut out. From this one, what I would do is I would split test this, and I would make 2 videos, but with just 2 different headlines. I would still use this video, but I would just make 2 different headlines. So I would keep this one the same. So this one would be the control, this would be the variable. I would just change this top headline is all I would change. And then I would also, on top of that, I would make another video, okay? So from here, once I find out this one doesn't work, I keep this one. I have control right here. I keep that the same. It's already making me money. It's already giving me appointments. So I keep that the same, and I'll just change one thing, okay? Like what I usually my go-to is just change the headline, okay, initially. Change the first headline. And I'll also make another video with this headline. So this entire thing right here be the same as this. Because this headline is already proved to work, but I'll just do a video too. I'll just split test it. So what you're always gonna be seeing is, like I said, rule of three, you're always gonna be having that one control, you're always gonna be having a little variable based upon that, and you always gonna want to test another video. That's just, you always want to test another video to see what works better, because there's always gonna be something that works better. Does this make sense? I know it might be a little confusing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so once you see which of the two videos works, you add a new variable, so the same video, different headline, and then you make a different video with the same headline of the original that worked.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Because we always just want to be testing something. Always a way that something works better. Okay. And there's no exact formula. There's no exact science to this. There's plenty of strategies to do this. All right. There's plenty of strategies to do this. But overall, this is the same concept. Okay. Same concept. Always testing something. This one, like to reiterate, this one doesn't work. Cut it out. From based upon this, make another couple of videos, make another video here, test the headline over here. Maybe if you don't want to test that headline, maybe test the thumbnail, maybe test a different thumbnail, something like that. See what works. We're just always just testing multiple different things out, okay? But the one thing I recommend is making sure you're keeping track of all your tests, okay? So I have this little spreadsheet. I included in my little course, but let me share my screen with you really quick. I'll show you my spreadsheet. Grab here. So this is what my copy, a credit repair plan of attack. So I pretty much just give this to everybody. And I keep the audiences in here to keep track of it. Audience names I have over here, my angles, my ideas I have over here, angles testing over here, and angles proven over here, angles that are failed over here. Just so you keep track of everything. It's very important that you do keep track, because like I said, this is a lot. There's a lot of stuff you're keeping track of. So it's very helpful to write your stuff down. I have a link of this on my, like I said, I have a link of this on my course. So you can just download right off of there. I'll show you exactly where it is once we're done with this.
Okay.
But every single $100 million company, if they're running ads, I guarantee you're tracking them. Okay. I guarantee that 100%. All right, cool. Well, if this makes sense, let's move on really quick. So now that we have
So the cycle of testing, it just keeps going and going and going.
Keeps on going, bro. What we usually do is when we're making these videos, we spend like one solid day with my clients. Like we literally go down to Florida sometimes, and spend one solid day, and we just record a shit ton. You know, we dedicate one specific day just to record. Because if you really want this to work out the way you want it to, you will dedicate one day just to get your best videos, you know? Because think about it, the reason why you want to spend a solid day, the reason why you really want to dedicate your time to this is because, bro, you can spend $10 and you can reach 1,000 people. You spend $10, maybe you can reach 10,000 people. Whereas when you're in your office, you know, when you're just in your office working, the only time customers are actually coming to are pretty much word of mouth. And maybe someone driving by, they might see your storefront. But realistically, in an entire day, I mean, what, 1,000 people see it, your storefront that drive by it. Right. Whereas online, you spend $10, you get 10,000 people to see it. You know what I mean? The numbers are significantly greater when you're actually running
And like
ads or something like
I
that.
think so far with our shit, the auto loans and stuff like that, the bad credit stuff, like we did it like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, you know, I was just
Mhm.
fucking around with it and it got like results. So if like we're gonna use your strategy and shit, I can only imagine what the fuck is
10
gonna.
times, bro. I'm telling you, 10 times. Once you actually you saw results, bro. I was like, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's so cool. I love this shit, dude. I'm a nerd.
Nah, dude, it's awesome. It's finally something I like.
It really is. All right, so this all made sense, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I
Just
said,
before we end, you're gonna have to over with me like like in the beginning right now, like how many videos I'm gonna have to make and what each video is gonna have to have. But you all already went over that pretty well. Like so, the three offers, the
mhm,
guarantee, the offer. I'm just confused. Like so, the guarantee and the offer, right?
yeah,
So let's say like I make the original video, right? And then the second video, right? I create the audience based on 25% of the people who saw each video, right?
yes,
So I create a 25% audience for the video for the guarantee video and the offer video, right? Or do those
well,
does-
it's not really an offer video. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to preach here is that in the first 10 seconds, you got to give your offer. Okay.
okay.
So as soon when you're saying when you have this guarantee video, when you're saying this guarantee video, it's gonna look something like this. So like you walk into the room, you're like, we get you approved today. And this is why we guarantee it. We get you approved today. We guarantee that we have the best customer service, or what was the guarantee we want to use? We want to use like guarantee we guarantee that we can get you approved today. So maybe the first 10 seconds, the offer is we guarantee that we get you approved today. For this second example here, the benefits one, the first 10 seconds you can be shooting the offer. We get you approved today with $0 down. We get you approved today with no credit. We get you approved today with blah, blah, blah. Okay. So the first 10 seconds, you got to state the offer, whatever it is. This last one, the testimonials. So the one with you, bro, you can even one up that. So you can maybe if you want to record the video with your brother, give an extra couple of bucks, maybe 20 bucks, give a Chipotle gift card or something like that. Get him to say, run to the, get him to film a testimonial where he has his charger. He opens the door. He's like, the camera's right there. He opens the door. He's like, oh, I didn't see you there. I got this card just today. I put $0 down and blah, 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 blah. Just something in the first 10 seconds. You get that offer out there in the first 10 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah, but like so I'm still having a guarantee, a benefit, and a testimonial video.
Yeah. 3 different types of offers. It doesn't have to be a guaranteed benefits, a testimonial, but what I'm trying to say is you need to experiment with 3 different type of offers.
Okay. So what would like be my offers?
So your offers, once again, we get you approved today.
Okay, that's the one that
Another one could be maybe someone's more interested in $0 down. So another one can be first 10 seconds, get your dream car today with $0 down. Could be another offer that you shoot out there. Another video could be bad credit. Someone might be more interested because they have bad credit, so they want to buy a car. So another offer could be like, and I'm glad you asked this question. This is super important, bro. So another offer could be is bringing up the credit thing. So the offer would be first 10 seconds. You have shitty credit. We can get you approved today. We can put you in a brand new car today, even if you have shitty credit. Okay. Because a lot of times when you're running these ads is when I was doing for Funnel Copier, is we were doing 3 different type of ads. We're doing 3 different offers. The first offer was like because we have like a couple of bonuses that we have in there, and our offer videos were like the first one was like we have this funnel cloner tool. Cloner tool. Okay. Another video we experimented with was we have templates. We have over 200 plus landing page templates. Another video that we tried. What else did we try? We tried. We blasted about it, our Facebook group. Was it? It was our Facebook group. Where you can go to our Facebook group, you can get help, any advice, whatever you need. And if you have any advice, we make a video of it and we post in the Facebook group so everybody can benefit off it. So what we did is we create three different offer videos, right? 1, 2, 3. The reason being is because what we found is people might be more interested in something rather than another thing. What we found by running this is that people were more interested in our templates. People were a lot more interested in our templates. So for example, we were getting people to buy our tool over here for maybe sort of the funnel cloner tool. We're getting people cost per click was maybe, let's say it's like $5. Whereas this 200 plus templates, the cost per click was like 67 cents. Facebook group, maybe the cost per click was around $7. But obviously, people are more interested in the templates, okay? Because the cost per click was 67 cents. The funnel cloner tool offer was $5. The Facebook group offer was $7 per click. So what we did, we changed around everything. So because we figured out that people mostly wanted the 200 plus templates, what we did is we designed the copy, all this copy, we changed around all the copy and all the ads to fit mainly 200 plus templates. Then what we did was we created the landing page to benefit this mainly. So as soon as they hopped on the landing page, they saw a picture. Let me show you exactly. As soon as they hopped on the landing page, let me show you really quick. As soon as they hop on the landing page here, they see all of our benefits, the 200 plus proven funnel templates to choose from. What I should even do is I should make this one first, actually. I should put that on top of this because people read top and bottom. So this 200 plus templates should be on top of there. Matter of fact, what I should really do, even to do something even crazier, is I could put the 200 plus templates. So I have a little picture down here of a templates like this. I can create some sort of collage of these templates and put that up here where this funnel copier is. Because this funnel copier right here, this little picture of this laptop, realistically, that's not doing anything. That's not doing shit. What people are here for, they're here for these fucking templates right there. So what I should really be doing, I curse a lot, excuse me, but what I should have here is I should have a picture of the freaking templates right there. And now that I thought of that, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move this 200 plus templates to the top, and I'm gonna put a quick little picture of my templates right there. Because like I said, if people want to buy some fucking templates, give them the fucking templates. Over here, for example, your offer, what we're explaining is, so maybe people for you, maybe you're gonna have 3 little offers here. Maybe one of the offers is gonna be like, you have shitty credit. Maybe people want to buy a car because they have freaking shitty credit. And that's why they need you. Maybe another person, maybe they have no freaking money. So maybe another offer is like, we do it for $0 down. Maybe another one is gonna be like, we guarantee your cars. Our cars. So in 30 days, you can give back the car. So 30-day guarantee, 30 days. Because everybody's different. People, you got to figure out what your audience kind of wants first. I know you've been working your car dealership, so you obviously have a better understanding than me. What do people want? Are people more interested in a guarantee of 30 days? Are people more interested in $0 down? Are people interested in their shitty fucking credit? And people that pass by your stores and tell you what they want is gonna be a lot different. Well, maybe not a lot different, but it's probably gonna be different than online because you have like I said, you have a audience of a million people. And so this is what you're gonna have to test these 3 offer videos. Let's say, for example, you run these 3 videos, okay? You have shitty credit, you have you have shitty credit, you have $0 down. Let's say, for example, for shitty credit, you're getting cost per clicks at around $7. Okay, let's say $0 down, you're getting cost per clicks at $10.
let's say people really like the offer that you're giving 30 days, you can return the car back, no questions asked, blah, blah, blah. Let's say this one was a freaking $1 right there. Obviously, bro, I mean, this should seem pretty simple. You want to focus in on this, okay? You
Right.
give amazing freaking guarantee. And once you find that this offer is really working, once you find that this offer is really, really working, that people are interested in buying your car, people are interested in utilizing your services because you have this amazing guarantee that people like, then you're going to change the landing page. You're going to change the landing page. The first couple of words are probably, let me share my screen with you so we can show you the landing page that we designed for you yesterday. Where is your business here? Then we're going to change this. We can get you approved instantly. We're going to change this to, we have a guarantee of 30 days or something. We have the best guarantee. Return your car, no questions asked, 30-day back. Okay? Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
I hope that was a great question you asked. I'm so glad you asked that question. Does any questions whatsoever?
I mean, I get the concept of the 30-day guarantee, but I need to think of something else because ain't nobody. We have a 72-hour return. Like no one returns their shit.
Well, I mean, you know, like I said, you know your business a lot better than me. I'm sure you and your partners can come up with 3 offers. Okay. And if you need help with that, shoot me a text, bro. You know, you got my number, you have my personal number. So
Okay.
3 offers. All right. 3 offers. You're going to figure out which one works best. That's pretty much the basic concept. I need to reiterate to you so you make sure you know that. Honestly, bro, you can spend $3,000, get a 3-week course. And the best thing you're going to learn from that 3-week course, the most valuable piece of information to get back from that is literally this, dude. Get the offer straight. Get your fucking offer straight. That's what everyone's gonna tell you, but they're gonna buff it out to a 3-week course so you get your money's worth and shit. But that's the biggest thing, okay? And then we can talk some more strategy here. So once you have, now you have people scheduling appointments, bro. Okay, now you have a bunch of people scheduling appointments. You got your offer on point and shit. What you need to do then is, so you worked on this active client here, okay? For Shelby. Now, I don't know why you call it Shelby, but no worries. So you got 1% lookalike to active clients, okay? And like we said, our CRM is constantly populating these active clients. Our CRM that we have is populating this missed meetings. Our CRM is populating these needs nurturing, right?
The CRM is gonna automatically do that shit.
So cool, bro. I love that shit. All right, so it's self-populating them. Now we got to work on those audiences. So I'm gonna show you a couple examples. So we have one campaign. We have the one campaign. That one campaign is going to all the 1%, and I showed you those videos, blah, blah, blah. That's for mostly cold outreach. So the campaign 1 is, I usually just call it a cold campaign. The next thing we have is we have another campaign for needs nurturing. Another campaign for missed meetings. Now, these are pretty kind of relatively straightforward. You already kind of understand, you got a good concept on how to split test stuff because you just do what makes sense. You know, that's really it. The part where people screw up, make a lot of mistakes, or they lose a lot of money realistically, is if they're just doing stupid shit. Like example is this initial thing where they post something on the right screen, they have a shitty picture there. Is best way to become successful in this is don't do stupid shit. You know, preview all your ads. Just do stuff that makes sense. Split test stuff. Take stuff out that is not making you money. You know, we're in this to just make money. Okay, so the next campaigns you have are the needs nurturing and the missed meetings. Now, what you want to do here is, so for the missed meetings, we'll go over that really quick. This missed meeting, this is a simple one. This missed meeting, their entire purpose of this is to get people to reschedule. Okay, so for example, we'll go over this. So what we do is we do 2 things. We put out 2 ads for you. We put out one, put out a video. And like I said, everything's split tested. So what you could do is you make 2 videos. Okay. And another one another one is we have a meme. realistically, how I run this is I do 2 memes and 2 videos. That's why we always split testing shit. But main concept you want to get is we have a meme and we have a video. Okay. In this meme, it could be a funny meme. Let me show you, for example, this meme I have right here. Should have them on here. Double check. I don't know where to put it. I just texted some of these ads actually. So give me a second. These are pretty important for you to see. I don't know. I just got a new laptop, bro, so my shit's everywhere. But how do I show this to you? Oh my God, how do I show this to you? Okay, so I don't know if you can really see this, but what we're utilizing here, now I can see it a little better. What we're utilizing here is some of the example ads. Like I said, I can't find them right now. It's just a new laptop. I don't want to waste time on that shit. But it's pretty much, it's simple. So it's a funny meme that gets their attention. So for example, right here, a little Star Wars clone, the moment when you realize you missed a meeting. This one I saw, it doesn't do too well. Kevin Hart does amazing. The face you make when you realize you missed your credit consultation right there. Another one, people love cats. So this one does really well. Can't see the text below it, but it says so. And underneath that, it says, I heard you missed your meeting. So Kevin Hart, he's a funny dude. Everyone knows Kevin Hart, so that does really well. Cats, people love cute cats. That dude does really well. So what I'm trying to get to you is that memes are funny. They grasp people's attention. So use them, utilize that. And they, trust me, they work amazing. Grasp people's attention. Even for this initial cold one, what you could also do is, along with those videos you have, once you get the offer, though, once you have that offer that you realize maybe 30 days is the best, then you start to experiment with what works best. So let's say you have the video. Let's say you have a pic. And let's say you have a meme. Okay? But once you get the offer straight, make sure you get the offer straight first, like I'm saying. Then you can experiment with a meme and a picture. Missed meetings here. Get back to this. Simple missed meetings. You have a video or a meme, some funny meme to grab attention, saying you missed your meeting. Videos and be like, hey, I noticed you missed our little phone call. I would love to get you approved, but instead of giving me all the reasons why you missed your meeting, why don't you cut straight to the point and let's reschedule a time to talk and explain to you exactly how we get you approved for a car today. Okay, so like I said, in here, you're gonna be saying reschedule because there's a benefit, and reiterate some proof. So for example, once again, hey, I noticed you missed your loan application. I noticed you missed your, for credit repair, what we usually do, because I know it better. So for credit repair, hey, I noticed you missed your credit consultation. I'm really disappointed to hear that. And this is a once in a lifetime opportunity where we guarantee we can raise your credit in 30 days. We guarantee we can get you approved for a car today. And here's some proof. Maybe pops up some pictures of testimonials or something like that. Maybe pop up some pictures in the video of somebody driving a new car. Maybe pop up a little quick video of your bro driving off in his brand new Charger or something like that, right? With somebody with a happy face, okay? So like I said, reiterate that in your schedule. Say, instead of giving me all the reasons why you didn't reschedule, just reschedule. Benefit, we're the best, 15 years of experience, or that's kind of more proof. Benefit, getting drive off on your new car today will also raise your credit. Proof, show some testimonials, show some pictures of, be like, hey, this is if you don't believe us, check out our proof right here. This guy bought a new car today. Or for credit repair, check out some proof over here. Check out before and after of 30 days, and you show someone's credit score being raised by like 30 points. right? Quick releasing. What I would also do to get even further, I mean, you can do this, you don't have to do this, is what I do is from here, I also curate another 25%. I know this is a lot of audiences, but which is why I gotta keep track of shit. I'll also create another 25%, create another video. This video is I'll give the scarcity offer. Now, this scarcity offer could be in this video as well. Maybe what piece is. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, this scarcity offer could be in this video as well. It doesn't really matter that much, but I like to go one step further, always. But and maybe in this offer saying we only have 10 gas cards left. Okay. So maybe in here you want to say that, or maybe in this scarcity offer, you want to retarget these people and say, hey, listen, man, we only have 10 100-mile gas cards. We want to give these out, but it's going soon or something like that. Make sure you schedule your time to get approved now, because I want to give you these gas cards. Okay. So like I said, this scarcity offer can be here or it can be here. Doesn't really matter too much, but make sure once again, when you are creating these videos, once again, you're doing the 3, 2, 1, turn on sound, excuse me, and make sure that the first 10 seconds, you reiterate your message in the first 10 seconds. So first 10 seconds here, reschedule because you missed something huge. First 10 seconds here, reschedule because you're going to miss out on a lot of money saved on gas, on these gas cards, okay? First 10 seconds, say the little message, super important. Okay, so you can do this 25% minus, once again, minus schedules or excluding schedules is what it is. And yeah, so does that make sense? Okay, me right here as well. And so now all of these, so once they have this, what we're doing is we're taking them over to another page though. We're gonna take them over to another landing page. So I'm gonna show these in a second. So this over here is going to go to a tailored rescheduling page. So let me show you a quick example of this. Close this out here. So over here, for example, we have an example right here, which I'm just going to have change around. It's relatively simple. Now this page is going to have a little video saying you missed your meeting, okay, with some sort of scarcity offer or something like that. One of those videos work right there, and saying reschedule your consultation now. So it reiterates the fact that they are rescheduling, okay, because it's their fault. So simple landing page. You're saying reschedule your appointment, testimonials, maybe some maybe a video testimonial. Maybe you can put your bro getting that new car right there. Google testimonials, Facebook testimonials, the work best. Like I said, screenshots of testimonials work the best, 100%. It's so much better than, for example, this. If you go over here to one of my clients over here, hop onto his page. He has testimonials down here of this.
Yeah, I have the same.
Yeah. Everybody has that. I know everybody has that. But like I said, screenshots work 1,000 times better because it's more trustworthy. So, like I said, separate rescheduling page. It says reschedule and then schedule appointment there. Pretty simple. Okay. Just got to make sure it goes to a different landing page. So does this missed meeting make sense, by the way?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty simple. I mean,
So,
overall, this entire concept is pretty simple. It's just a lot of setup. You got to do due diligence, you know? You have a question?
yeah, so like when they missed the video, right? And when they missed the appointment, we sent them 2 videos, 2 memes, you said?
So when they missed a meeting, yes. I like to experiment with 2 memes, 2 videos. Doesn't have to be that, especially initially, because you won't have a lot of missed meetings initially. So you're not going to really get that accurate data. So what I would do, I wouldn't worry about having 2 videos, having 2 memes just yet. What I would do for you is I would have 1 video, maybe for now, maybe 2 different memes, because memes are easy to create. And once you start spending some more money, once you actually have some missed meetings, once you actually have that, then try to focus on making another video so that you can split test. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You don't need to
Yeah.
do that initially right now, because
It's not like we're sending the two videos to each person. It just, we make 2 videos and Facebook, the algorithm selects which one to show, right?
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And what I would recommend is, in the very beginning when you're creating these campaigns, there's something called CBO, cost-based, what is it called?
Campaign budget optimization.
Optimization, yeah. So I'll recommend turning that off on this, so that you can allocate the budget. It's yourself. Okay. This does take you actually checking it out. It does take you actually monitoring it, but especially with the missed meetings one, I would recommend turning that off so that you can see which one gets cheaper clicks, see which one get a cheaper click-through rate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But honestly, you were running your ads with it on, right, before?
Mhm.
Okay, no worries. It doesn't really matter this early into the game, but once you actually start spending some more money, you're gonna realize that when you have a budget of more than like $50 a day, you're gonna realize that you want to see the results. So if you have the budget going out for like 3 different ads over here, you're gonna realize for some reason Facebook's not allocating the budget accordingly to each one evenly to see which one gets the best results. So maybe Facebook is gonna spend like $25 over here, and maybe $4 over here, maybe $1 over here, is usually what happens when you use the automatic CBO and turn it on and stuff like that. The reason being is because it starts out kind of like on top, or it starts out whatever it thinks it will do best, and it spends a big budget for that one because it thinks it's doing better. And as it continues to go, as it gets clicks, the more money it spends will, how to explain this? The more money that it's spending, it will obviously, if this one spends $1 on its budget, and let's say it gets a cost per click of $1, okay? Whereas this one spent $25 a day. Okay, so this one spent $25 a day, and because it spent more money, it was able to generate, and its algorithm was able to generate a cheaper cost per click. So this one's able to generate maybe a 75-cent click, a cost per click. The reason being is because by spending more money, by spending the extra $25, it was able to bring down its cost per click because of its algorithm. And what it does now is it will mainly focus in on this first campaign, and it won't, like I said, it won't distribute your budget to these other 2 campaigns to see which one will do better. Because obviously, if this one only spent $4, this one only spent $1, okay, you don't know how these are going to perform because it hasn't spent enough money to. It hasn't spent enough money to properly run through its algorithm, run through its little freaking whatever it is, algorithm, and actually find out the correct cost per click.
Right.
So the reason why I'm bringing this up is pretty much you got to make sure. Sorry, Mary, I got a meeting right now. The reason why I recommend using turning off CBO is so that you can distribute your daily budget evenly and see which one gives you the cheaper cost per click. But there's a little drawback in that, because when you're doing this, you're going to want to monitor it, okay? But I have a way around that. So, does this make sense for you, by the way? Can I erase this?
Yeah.
Because let me explain this to you really quick. This is also important. We'll go over the needs nurturing after. Remind me of that. That's important as well. So, we're using the CBO campaign, and we turned off a CBO so that we are kind of manually bidding. This is a little bit more advanced, but I feel like you understand this. So you understand how this works, kind of. The CBO, it just allocates the budget accordingly so that it keeps cost per click. But in doing so, it doesn't really spend enough money, so you don't really know which one would generally give you a cheaper cost per click in the longer run.
So like the CBO, it just spends the money where it thinks it's gonna do the best, but it's not testing it.
Exactly. It doesn't necessarily spend enough money to properly test it, is kind of what it does sometimes. So a way to go around this is use manual CBO, manual, I don't know, turn that thing off, all right? Turn that thing off so that you can create, like I said, you can create these 3 ads, right? You can give each one, let's say, a budget of $25. I mean, I wouldn't start that. To say you give each one a budget of $5 a day, 5 slash a day, 5, you know what I mean? All right, $5 a day, all right? And so now because you turn that off, it will spend $5 a day in each one. But another problem you could run into here is if you're not monitoring it enough, because I know you work a shit ton, I know you got another job, bro. But if you're not monitoring it, what could happen is this one, you can wake up to it that this one, maybe this one spent. You might run into the problem where this one, it spent $5. All right, did great. And it got, let's say, it doesn't matter, cost per click of $1. Let's say this one spent, $7 in the course of time. All right, let's say in a week, I mean, this is all numbers sheet. Let's say in a week, Spanish last week. I know these numbers are really unrealistic, but let's say it spent in a week $5 on the first one. Let's say in a week, this one spent $7. Let's say this one spent $70 because you weren't monitoring it, and it still has a shitty cost per click of like $8, where this one has like, these are both at like 67. Okay, this one's like $5. You spent $5 a week, got a cost per click of $1. This one spent $7 a week, cost per click of 67. Spend $7 a week, got a cost per click of $8. I mean, this could happen if you're not monitoring it. So to go around this, so that you make sure that it does not spend fucking $70 and a cost per click of $8. And if you're not watching it, there are 3 types of bidding strategies, which you should know about. I made a video on this, so if you need to learn this again, you can always check out my YouTube video. But there's 3 main bidding strategies. There is a lowest cost. Okay, that's the one you're probably using right now.
Yeah.
There is a bid cap. Actually, wait, the other one. There's a cost cap, and there's a bid cap. Do you know what these do? Great.
I mean, lowest cost, it says that it does it at the lowest cost or whatever, right?
Yeah, there you go. So there's also another one. It's called target cost. But they took that one off because it didn't really work well. So they just, some Facebook business profiles, depending on what update they have, it might have target costs, but yours probably doesn't. So target costs, pretty much what it aims to do, if this is a graph, it aims to get everything kind of in the middle. So you set the target cost at like $5 per appointment. It's an aim to get the appointments at around $5. But it's going to be kind of sporadic. This is the trend line. It's an aim for it to be around there. But a lot of times what happened with target costs, which is why they took it out, is a lot of times it would have a lot of stragglers. And sometimes it would go up, sometimes it would go down. And it wasn't consistent. And so nobody ended up using target costs. So they just completely took it out, completely scrapped that because it just didn't work. And Facebook couldn't really figure out a good way to make it work for people. All right, so now we have lowest cost, cost cap, and bid cap. All right, lowest cost, if you have a graph over here, lowest cost is if this is your schedules. I mean, this is the cost for schedule. So this result. No. If this is time, and this is kind of the result, cost per result, whatever it is, cost per schedule in your case. What this lowest cost aims to do is if you put the lowest cost over here at around $5, actually you wouldn't put a lowest cost, but if you put the lowest cost of $5, the graph, how it kind of looks like, it would look like kind of this. Okay? Because what it does, how it runs this algorithm is it aims to get the lowest cost first. So lowest cost doesn't really work. Well, it works, but a lot of times, a lot of people, like you're seeing your leads coming around $7 right now. What most people kind of see, why they call me, is they see that they have the leads are $7, but they're seeing it consistently increase. They're seeing it consistently go up the cost per lead. Because like I said, the algorithm, what it tries to do is it tries to get results at the cheapest cost, but it gets the stragglers first. It gets the cheapest results, keep your schedules first. So it's like this. It gets the cheapest results first, and then it gradually goes up and until it tries to get all of them. Okay, that's kind of how it works. It just gradually gets something. First picks off the cheapest ones first. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Lowest cost cap. I'm sure you already knew that though. Cost cap and bid cap. Now, cost cap and bid cap, I can draw a graph. Cost cap and bid cap. Best way to explain this. Cost cap and bid cap are a little bit different. Cost cap. No, I'm better to explain it. All right, so cost cap and bid cap, the way these work is bid cap is more theoretical, whereas cost cap. So, all right, this is how I'm explaining it. You have this graph. Let's explain bid cap really quick first. Bid cap, you have this graph here. You want to get cost per appointment at around $5. All right, just numbers sake, it doesn't matter. You want to get cost per appointment at around $5. Okay, that's where you want to get it at. Cost cap, what it would do is it's kind of like that. So cost cap, how it would run is it will set out the bidding strategy so that as it sends out these ads and it realizes that the closer they get to $5, if cost cap is getting close to $5, let's say cost cap has spent $4 in your ad, send this ad out, but it hasn't got any schedules, what it would actually do is it would decrease the amount of impressions, so decrease the impression rate so that this ad, once it gets close to $5, it would decrease the impressions and it won't spend a lot of your money. Okay? So as it gets closer to $5, it will stop spending when it starts to realize that maybe this is not working. Maybe I don't know, whatever it be, maybe it's not working or something like that. I don't know, whatever it could be. But what I'm trying to say is that as cost cap starts bidding, as it gets closer to the cost cap that you set it to, it'll stop bidding. It would lower the impression rate, so it stops bidding because it catches for that. It doesn't want it to go over $5. Sometimes it does, and how you'll usually see the cost of appointments would be kind of like this. Okay, whereas bid cap. Now the reason why I said bid cap is kind of theoretical is because I have no idea how it does this, but it's really cool. So result time kind of does the same thing. So we set the bid cap at 5. It doesn't do the same thing. Never mind. Set this bid cap. The bid cap at $5. It'll kind of make the same line like a lot lower. It's like that. What bid cap would do and why I said it's more theoretical is because it'll send out an initial amount of money, but if it thinks that it won't get any schedules, it won't bid for you anymore. Mary, shut up. Okay, the reason why I said this is theoretical is because once it starts, if it sees that because of its algorithm, if it sees that it won't get you any schedules, it won't spend any money. Okay, it would just throw your money to another campaign. Okay, So it's more theoretical. Based on its algorithm. I have no idea how it does this. I mean, whatever. If it thinks that you won't get a schedule, it won't spend the money. It won't risk it. So the reason why I drew this line is because it might initially spend out like $2 or something like that. See that it's not going to get any schedules because maybe it has a really high cost per click or something. Sees that it won't get any schedules, and it'll just cut out the freaking budget for the day, and it won't spend it. Whereas cost cap, it would just decrease the impression rate. So it will spend the $5 a day, but it would decrease the impression rate as it gets close to 5. The reason why I brought this up, though, the reason why this is very important is to avoid this. I had this happen to one of my clients' account about like 2 weeks ago, and he was not impressed by me. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Actually, no, a month ago, kind of. So what happens is I was running these campaigns, and I found out that on the third campaign, the spend went up to like, because I was running multiple accounts, the spend went up to like $70 to try to get this one schedule, okay? And obviously we don't want that. So what I would recommend, especially if you're not using a CBO, a campaign budget optimization, especially if you're not using a CBO, is if you're doing this, do a cost cap bidding strategy. The reason being is so that you can have a cost cap set at $5, and as it goes closer to $5, it'll see that it's not it sees that it's not really getting that much results. You'll still spend your money just in case, but it won't overspend, okay? And you won't run into a problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Does this make sense how I explained all this?
Pretty much.
Okay, so there obviously there are different scenarios on which you would use a bid cap, a cost cap, and a lowest cap. But bid cap, especially for your state, I wouldn't necessarily get into that just yet. I mostly use that for my consultants. What I would say, I would focus in on just using your lowest cost, maybe running a cost cap just so you can kind of experiment on how it works. But one quick other thing is when you are using like a bid cap or a cost cap, if you have, so let's make this a little simpler for you. If let's say you're doing drop shipping or some shit, say you're doing drop shipping and you have to get your cost per result, you got to get your cost per purchase at $5, because at $5 is where you're actually making money, because what you're selling is like $10 plus got to pay for shipping or something like that. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to for this to actually be successful, is you're going to want to increase the cost cap a little bit. So if you aim for $5, make it $7. Okay. If you're aiming for your cost cap to be $20, make it $30. The reason being is it gives it a little more playing room. Okay. It gives it a little more playing room, and it doesn't freak out the algorithm and get scared when it gets close to there. Okay, because a lot of times, like I said, as it gets closer to $5, the cost cap will slowly start to decrease your impression rate. So if you want to get your results at $5, set it at $7, so that as it increases, it starts to slow down right at your $5.
Mm.
Okay? Does that make more sense? It just gives your algorithm a little more playing room so that it can start to slow down on, well, it may not go over, I don't know, around here, on where you actually want to start slowing down at. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is give it a little breathing room is pretty much what it is. Okay.
There's some room to work with.
Yeah, exactly. So does this make sense? Questions?
Well, that makes sense.
All right, cool. And like I said, I have another video on that goes in a lot of detail on my YouTube. So if you want to check that out, check it out.
Got it.
Last campaign that we have. Now, what this is called is a needs nurturing campaign. Needs nurturing campaign. Now, this is another important one. So, this needs nurturing campaign is just to be videos. Once again, just videos. So from here, this needs nurturing. Obviously, This is just going out to the people that needs nurturing, the people that weren't able to close on the first call. Start out, I would just have one video, kind of like simply with the missed meetings. As you start to progress, as you get more people that actually need nurturing, then split test it. So what I'm trying to say is these nurturing and your missed meeting ones aren't your primary concerns right now. Okay, aren't your primary concerns. Your primary concern is getting that offer straight. Okay, needs nurturing right here. Put out a video right here. Put out a video here. This one's gonna be a longer video, 3 minutes plus, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Okay. This video, you could do 2 videos. I always do 2 videos. This one can be 5 minute plus, whatever, 3 minutes plus, whatever you want to do. And this is just showing why you're the best. Now, this needs nurturing one is just you bragging. Okay. You're gonna explain that we have this amazing guarantee. And explain the benefits, the proof, 15 years in the business, or whatever experience you have, whatever your company has been. Just stuff like that, simple stuff like that. Maybe make a video, be like, working with us, you get only the best. We have the best. Nobody has ever returned a car on us. All our cars are guaranteed to work. We know how to fix your credit. No money down payments, stuff like that. Just showing, bragging, showing off. Maybe walk through your parking lot with the most expensive car. Walk through your parking lot, show the video in front of you, show your camera in front of you. Like, yeah, we're the best. We got these amazing benefits. You got all the great proof. Check out our cars over there. You see that Lambo right there? Yo, check that out. That could be yours. Something like that. Something, it doesn't really matter what it is, but bragging right there. All right. You want to gain the trust. You want to show that you're an expert in your field. You want to show that you're the go-to. Right? You want to show that you're the freaking go-to. All right. And you want to show that there's nobody else. Look no further because we're the best. We're the shit. We're the experts. And we have this amazing reputation to back it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's pretty much the needs nurturing. So you got the code, the missed meetings, and the needs nurturing. Any questions, by the way, on that? That's mainly it for that. Let me. What else we have? Do you have any other questions on how we run these?
So I'm trying to draw it out, like how it's gonna look, right? So far I got like the 3 offers, right?
Mm-hmm.
The shitty credit, the 0 down, and whatever the third one is.
Mm-hmm.
Based on that one, we're gonna make a 25% video. Watch that video, right?
Mhm.
Excluding the schedules. And then that goes to a video number 2 that goes over all the rebuttals. Okay. And then from that one, what do we do?
We had one more video. Actually,
So video number 3.
video number 3, I'm pretty sure video number 3 was a scarcity. So
Yeah.
that's when I talked about showing off that gas card. Say you have 10 gas cards left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so that this is your last opportunity to get them on that third video. Okay. Your last opportunity to get them, and you want to get them. Add some scarcity into it so that they do actually utilize your offer. That's like your go-to. That's your all eggs in the basket. I don't know what the saying goes. That's your throw everything out there. Give them everything you got right there. All right.
Right. Do I create an audience or anything based on video number 2?
Yeah. So yeah, another 25% lookalike based upon the people that saw the video number 2.
Okay. And then video number 3 is the finale. And
Yeah, finale, where you add scarcity.
So for each offer, I have to make 3 videos.
For each offer, no, you don't have to do the first one when you're figuring out. Yes, no, I'm sorry, my bad. You're correct. Actually, no, you don't. No, you don't. You had to create 3 offer videos, and that what's the one we have? The scarcity one and the one before that. All you're doing is you're creating lookalikes based upon who saw those videos. So those videos are all gonna be the same. I mean, obviously you can split test those to see which one works better. But what I would do is I would have 3 offer videos going out to the same. Next one was like the proof or something like that, and then go out to the scarcity.
Okay.
They're not gonna be different videos.
I got you. So this is like almost a triangle. So 3 different videos, and then these videos are all the same.
Yes, yes. It's like a triangle. You're narrowing them down, narrowing them more down, getting them more and more interested.
I got you.
That's a great way of explaining it. It's like a triangle. You're narrowing them down. It's a funnel, actually, is
Yeah,
what it is. It's a funnel. You're funneling them down, getting them more interested, more interested.
Okay. So 3 and then okay. Got you.
That's the best way of explaining it. You're funneling them down, getting them more and more interested.
So it'd be like this. It'd be like the 3 videos. Then if they don't schedule, they see video number 2.
Yeah.
Video number
Yeah.
2. If they
Mhm.
still don't schedule, they see video number 3.
Yep. Exactly. Perfect.
Okay. So right now I have to make I have to make 5 videos.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then later on the game, you're gonna want to experiment, maybe make 2 videos of video number 2, kind of how I explained it.
I got you.
With a different headline, one of them, and stuff like that. Remember when I was explaining that before?
When would I like start doing that?
When you have the offer, when you find out what offer works the best.
Okay.
Okay. As
So
soon
like
as you find
after 4 days, right?
after 4 days, 4 or 5 days should be ample amount of time to find out which offer works the best. And after you have the right offer, what you want to do is you want to change the landing page. You want to change the landing page based upon that specific offer. Remember when I pointed out my software and how I changed landing page?
What?
Remember how when I pointed out my software page?
Yeah.
I changed landing page to fit funnel templates specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to change your landing page so that it fits that offer that you have.
Okay.
All right. And then from there, once you change the landing page, then I would make on the second video and on the third video, I'd split test those 2, make 2 different videos, maybe make one with a different headline and stuff like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm glad I got the triangle thing figured out.
It's literally like how you said it. You're funneling them down based upon interest.
Okay. But then, so how does this fit it all into it? The cold audience, the nurturing, and the missed appointments. So the cold audience would be this, right? This would be the nurturing.
No. So this entire thing is be the cold audience.
Okay, so this is the cold audience.
This entire cold audience. The needs nurturing is simply right here. Is just one video right there for now. Okay. You're just sending out one video to them for the needs nurturing. Because realistically, between the time of the first meeting and the second meeting, what the longest time I really see that being is maybe a week and a half. So they're not really gonna see a lot of videos. Once you actually start getting a lot more people that needs nurturing, obviously you can make more videos. You can start split testing it, and you can make the same funnel as before. The missed meetings, once again, that's realistically that might be 2 videos. Until you start getting some more. I mean, no, it's a video and a meme, or maybe a video and 2 memes. And once you start getting people that actually more people that actually miss the meeting, then you can obviously split test more videos, split test headlines and stuff like that. But right now, what you should be focusing on, like I said, is the offer, the initial offer right there. Have that funnel going down. So the offer videos, you have 3 different offer videos. From there, you take them down another step. You have
Get it done.
proof or testimonials you have, maybe benefits, show some of your reputation there. The next one is when you bring in the scarcity because they're already super hot. They saw you right there a couple of times, and you bring in the scarcity. The missed meetings is either maybe a meme or a video. From there, what you could do is you can do a meme, a video, and that video you retarget the people that saw 25% of that video, and you can introduce some more scarcity in that if you want. No worries, do whatever you want. And the need nurture campaign, yeah, it's just one video, or you can do 2 videos if you want later.
Okay, so one thing now that I have this, right? When do they enter the nurturing campaign? So this is the cold campaign. When do they enter the nurturing?
Let me show you. So. Okay. So remember when we're making this, once they fill out that lead form, they become a lead, a little opt-in. Once they schedule an appointment with you, they become a consult booked here. Once they miss a meeting, they once they miss their consult, miss their meeting, they become a missed consult and they put right here. If you weren't able to do a one call close with them, all you do is you move them over here and it adds them to the Facebook audience.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
So the opt-in, that's when someone fills out what?
That's when they fill out this. That's the opt-in. They become a lead once they get this information.
Okay.
But remember the next page, once they're done with this, they become a schedule. It takes them over to the schedule page. So right there, I just became a lead. Once I actually schedule an appointment here, then they become a schedule. Once I click this button, they become a schedule. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what we're gonna be doing.
So then am I going to be able to track the people that like fill out my application as well or no?
Are you gonna be able to track the people that fill out your application? So the application, what you're gonna be doing is be filling that over the phone call, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what you're asking me is how could I track the people that fill out the application?
No, because
So-
like, remember I said that right now we're printing, like people fill out the application and I just print them out, right?
Yes.
So like, I still want that where like, because like I looked at all these other like funnels and like they don't have it like where they like schedule an appointment to talk. They just have it where they apply online.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have it where they schedule an appointment to talk with us, right? But I also want it where they can just apply online and I print out the lead and I call them.
So we can do, I mean, that might be a little bit more expensive or maybe not. That's something you gotta test. You can absolutely create another funnel for that. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because like so I guess I have a funnel right now, right? But like it's not like this. Like right now you go to my like you click on my ad, you go to the application page, you fill out the application,
Mhm.
and once you submit the application, I consider you like a lead, a submitted application, right?
We can put an application here.
Okay.
So what we can do is check this out. Go over here. How many questions are in this application?
So it's on my website. It's like 3 steps. It goes over like it's like the full credit application. I don't know if you deal with that for like credit repair.
Yeah, but how many questions was it? That's just 3 questions?
No, it's like it takes like 2 minutes.
So what we can do is right after they fill out this, we can put them over into a survey. So what I mean by that is we could Instead of them filling this out, what we could have them do,
You look like right now I have this.
let me see, give me a second. Yeah, what we can do is we can put a survey here instead. Oh, maybe I have to make a survey. So we're gonna do, we're gonna have a survey here instead then. This is one that we have for our credit repair actually, so we're obviously gonna change it to yours. So to answer your question, what you could do is right here, instead of having this, you can have a survey here and they fill it out. So if you're asking credit, purchase my house, blah, 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 and they click this. And once they're done clicking this, then it submits. You see? That makes sense? So what we can do, we can delete this. And instead, let's get going. Fill out our survey to see if you're approved today. Something like that. To see what car you will qualify for today. Fill out our survey to see what car you will qualify for. Will get approved for. Fill out our survey to see what car you will qualify for today. Something like that. Obviously, you can change it. And you can change the survey. And you can change the survey and you input your same survey into here really easily.
Okay.
That can be another step. This way, once you actually call them and stuff, you already have the information on them. You can see what they qualify for. Or what you could do is, what was your website called again?
MotorCityAutoLoans.com.
What you could do instead is you can quickly redirect them. So I would definitely still use the same landing page, but I would redirect them to here. Copy that because you have a Pixel installed in here. You do. What I would do, your two options. If you don't want to do that, you could do.
Okay, so this is
What?
where I'm like confused about.
Mhm.
So like thus far, I haven't had a landing page, right? Because I've just had this website. So we've been sending people from the Facebook ad to, honestly, I haven't even been sending them to the website, just exactly this page, the Easy Finance powered, and just for them to fill out the application, right? So the process, how it works is they fill out this application, right? It takes like 30 seconds. They click apply, and then I get an email that they filled out the application. And then I call them up, like whenever I have the time, you know, I mean, it's usually like right away. I call them up, be like, hey, I got your application. Congrats, you're already approved. So now with like your system, we're going to be setting the appointments for them to call, because you're saying that that's better than them just filling out the application online, right?
Yes, I do find that's a lot cheaper.
Okay.
So if you, I mean, you can do it either way, bro. You can, there's plenty of ways of doing this. You can take them over to my initial landing page. Once they press that button, you can take them over to here. What you can also do is you can have schedule an appointment with you. You're gonna have them just how we had it before. They schedule an appointment with you. You talk to them, and you actually fill out the appointment with them right there, and you fill out the application with them right there, which I think would be a lot cheaper for you. What else you could do? This way you're not chasing them as well. What you can also do, I mean, obviously you can take them directly to here. That looks like it worked for you as well too before. What I would recommend is continue doing what I have. Is this is how you can get the cheapest thing? Well, I wouldn't do this. I would continue with the form I had before.
Okay, because like the reason why I got so confused, right? Because I'm like searching for the competitors, and like none of the competitors are like scheduling like appointments to like call the people, right? You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, if you're saying this is better, then it's better.
It works a lot better with credit repair. And I know for a fact this probably work better with you. This way you're not going to chase them because as soon as you get that lead form in, you probably have to call them like multiple times to actually get on the phone with them, right?
Well, yeah, like it depends. Like they don't always pick up on the first try. That's why we give them like we call them like 4 or 5 times each person.
Yeah, well, this we can obviously call them multiple times, but this way they actually schedule their own time where they actually have time to talk to you.
Okay. But like, do you think a deadbeat like that like would schedule a time and like actually go through with it? You know what I mean?
I think they would do that. I think they'd be more happy to do that than have you call them a bunch of times. Right, all these people you're dealing with deadbeats.
Yes, I'm telling you, dude, they're all from Metro Detroit. Like, you know what Detroit is?
Yeah.
Detroit. So it's like ghetto Detroit. So like yesterday I picked up a customer and like the whole car ride back, which was like an hour, it smelled like cigarettes. It was like I was driving, I was like, damn. It's like these people like we call it, you'd be like sometimes when they're deciding because like the payment is really high, sometimes we're like, well, do you want to bite the bullet and pay the payment, or do you want to be a deadbeat for the rest of your life? Like this is your chance to become a US citizen, basically. Get this loan, build your credit up, and then you're gonna be getting all those offers in the mail for like 0.99% financing or something
And
like
you
that.
can explain that perfectly on the call. Whereas rather than you call them, they might not have enough time for you and you might have to rush what you say. The reason why we do scheduling is because we can actually talk to them on their terms and they actually have time to listen to us.
Mm.
You know what I mean? This way, I mean, your costs, I don't know. I don't know if it's true. Your cost per result might be a little bit more expensive. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't ran it yet, but you're getting a lot more quality calls, 100%. You know what I mean? People that are actually interested. You know, because there's like two types of people that you're advertising to. They're like information gatherers, people that go on websites, look at free advice a lot. Maybe they input like a fake email to get some sort of free thing. And there are also other people that actually want to look for your services. Those are the type of people that actually schedule calls with you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's why this entire formula right here, it kind of takes out the deadbeats because once they fill out this lead form, if they don't schedule an appointment with you, chances are they aren't interested anyway. But to account for that, let's say that they fill out this lead form, they haven't scheduled an appointment for whatever reason. Maybe there's too big. I don't know. Maybe they just haven't scheduled appointment with you. If they actually are interested, they'll get picked up by our text messages, emails, and voicemail campaigns. That makes sense?
Yeah.
It's just to ensure that we're only working with quality people and not really wasting your time.
And like by deadbeats, I don't mean like people who waste time. I just mean like people that like these people have like low income, you know what I mean? They're all on like this government support stuff. They get a stimulus check, they're like, oh shit, I need to go get a car real quick. You know what I mean?
To get you approved today. What do we have this before as to get you approved?
So can I share my screen for a second? Let me show you a couple like the landing pages that I like.
Yeah, let me just say this really quick. All right, should be able to now.
I don't see why change the old way, you know what I mean? That we've been
Yeah, I wouldn't want to change something that's working. So I mean, that's a fantastic idea. So yeah, what you can do over here, I mean, just right under where it says we can get you approved instantly today, leave the dream car says find out more. Right underneath there, you can press you can put another button saying apply now right below it. 100%. I agree with that completely. This way they have two options, just like you said. If it's already working, it's working. So you can have one button underneath where they actually schedule saying apply online or get approved online, or another one saying schedule a call or apply through us or schedule a call or something like that. Schedule a consultation.
okay.
I think that I agree with that 100%.
And then let me see. So like I found these and I really like these ones.
Mm-hmm. And where did you find that on Pinterest?
Yeah. I tried doing the like click funnels like this way first,
Mm-hmm.
but
You couldn't really find anything.
no, the only like decent one I found was that one you said that you can't really use because of
The guy didn't pay it,
yeah.
Well, I mean, if you can find where those, I do have a funnel developer that can make you a funnel.
Okay. Or like I was thinking like because like do you have like these templates here?
Yeah, I do. But we sell those.
Okay. Like, would you have one like this?
I can show you the funnel templates I have.
Because like this shit looks legit A1 in my opinion.
Mhm.
Obviously, like you said, the reviews need to be changed to the screenshots.
You want me to show you what I have?
Yeah.
Share my screen with you really quick.
Alright, let me make you the host. Okay.
All right, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a couple of fitness here. I don't know if we have any car dealership ones specifically.
Doesn't have to be like car dealership, just like
Yeah, I'm.
things I showed. Yeah.
This one. Oh, the one I used here.
You think that one will work well?
I think they're all work well. It depends on the copy you use on it, though. I personally really like the one that you have, honestly. The one that we created. That's another good one. This one works really well for consultants. I personally like the one that you have, real estate.
Really?
I actually do. Um, I have some more on the actual click on this page.
Let me see another one that I really like. Yeah, one, two.